What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Easy Root. I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. With that being said, let's get into the video. So Bob Arum, he's been doing a series of interviews, and he recently did an interview with Fight Hub TV and Marcos Villegas about a few days ago. He talks about the Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. fight. He talks about why Errol Spence Jr. lost to Terence Crawford. And his message to Errol Spence Jr. is, you're going to lose the rematch to Terence Crawford no matter what weight class y'all fight. I want you guys to listen to what Bob Arum had to say. You guys can drop your opinions in the comment section and let me know if you believe what Bob Arum is saying.
He is the full boat. Now, what will eventually catch up with him catches up with all of them, and that's Father Time. He is 35, going on 36. So at a particular point in time, not now, but down the road, he's an athlete, and athletes die young by not being able to perform up to their old level, and that'll eventually catch up with Terence.
They're talking about
So Bob Arum, he talks about Errol Spence, why Errol Spence Jr. lost. I didn't play that part because I did a separate video about it. But he said Errol couldn't fight a southpaw. We all know what he said. But now he's saying Terence Crawford is practically unbeatable right now. But the only thing that's going to catch up to Bud is the fact that Father's Time may catch up to Bud. He says it catches up to everybody, and he believes it may catches up to Bud if Bud don't retire in time. So we'll see if Bud retires in time and not stay around too long, because he said it multiple times. I want to retire from boxing. I don't want to let boxing retire me. But let's listen to Bob Arum talks about the rematch, if Errol Spence can win the rematch. If Errol Spence even has a chance in the rematch. At what weight?
Rematch clause in the contract. It seems that it will be at 154. Does it go any different, in your opinion, at a new weight?
Not even. Same thing. What's he going to learn how to fight a southpaw now? As long as Terence fights him.
Guys, I like how Bob Arum is just completely unfiltered. He just keeps it 1,000. Like when he talks boxing, he don't filter what he says. He just tells you what's on his mind, whether you believe it or not. But he just goes right ahead, and he don't hold nothing back. He just goes right ahead. He don't sugarcoat it or try to sound cool for the camera. He just goes ahead and tell you exactly what's on his mind, how he feels. And he's okay with that.
From the southpaw stance, the result will be the same at 154, 160, 175.
In your opinion, having guided a majority of Terence...
First of all, this reporter, Marcos Villegas, he looks confused. He's a casual. Going into this fight, he thought Errol was going to win the fight. He's a casual. He likes to side with the popular fighter. He thought Errol was going to win the fight. His point was based on Errol Spence's size, his pace. When you listen to some of these reporters, you're like, bro, you guys are just supposed to report on the sport, not be a fan of a fighter. This is what Terence Crawford was talking about in his recent interview. I'm going to talk about that interview in another video. But in a recent interview, Terence Crawford, they asked him about why he snapped on Ellie's setback. And he says these reporters have become too biased. They're just supposed to report on the sport and be neutral, but they're more of a fan than a reporter now. And Marcos Villegas is nothing different. He was like, I can't just stop thinking about Errol Spence's size, his pace. I'm like, look at this casual. Errol Spence Jr. is going to lose because of his size and his pace. Those are not going to be the reason why you win. Those are going to be the reason why you lose. His size will be the reason why you lose because he's a bigger target to get hit. His pace will be the reason why he lost. Why he lose. Well, he already lost, but you guys get what I'm saying. His pace would have been a reason why he lost because the more punches you throw, the more you make yourself vulnerable to getting countered and getting hurt. As you guys can see in these pictures, Errol Spence got countered by guys who wasn't as big punchers as Terence Buddy Crawford, so they couldn't really put Errol Spence Jr. down. But you take those guys out and you put Bud Crawford in there, you guys seen the result.
His career. Where do you see him going after this? I know he's mentioned wanting to fight for undisputed at 154, but Jermel's tied up with Canelo, and we don't know what's going to happen there. And it could be a long time till that fight happens. Like, what do you think should happen in the meantime with him?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that problem is off my plate. Let Terence will solve it with his people, and I haven't given much thought to it.
Does he go up to 154 and be the Terence that we know he is against a Jermel if they were to fight for undisputed?
I really think so, yeah. I think Terence is that much.
You guys heard Bob Arum. Bob Arum believed Terence Crawford can go up to 154 and dominate Jermell Charlo as well. Are you guys going to doubt what Bob Arum is saying?
That he probably beats everybody at 154.
He has said that's his cap. Like, he ain't going past 154, and 160 is kind of like out of the conversation. At that point, if he does achieve the things that you say he could against Jermell, and I know you've told me this in the past, any era Terence could have competed, and he's just as good as the guys in the 80s now. Where would he fall amongst all the greats in boxing?
Well, certainly in this era, he would be one of the most outstanding fighters.
What do you think his legacy will be, in your opinion?
Just that he was a great fighter. Fought guys. He won his first title in England. It wasn't easy. He's really a kind of fighter that has kept getting better and better as he got more experience. Yeah, this.
Did you guys notice what Bob Arum just said? He says Terence Crawford is the type of fighter that keeps getting better and better as he got more experience. Well, according to Bomac and Terence Crawford and his team, they said Errol Spence hasn't improved. He's done the same thing over and over again. That's unbelievable. Crawford's getting better. Errol Spence is on the decline. Unfreaking believable. That goes to show it's the trainer too. Not just the fighter. The trainer got to show Errol Spence some new tricks. But yeah, guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for more videos like this.